recording. Okay. Good evening once again. We are moving to which item then? Item number 4, search engine optimization and ask engine optimization. Yes, ask engine. That's what we are moving into. So, as the name implies, SEO is search engine optimization, and it's very, very important, especially for longevity of your business. If you are planning for your product, for your service, and you are not running away from business, SEO is not a strategy that you should overlook. As we can see, paid advertising is getting more expensive every day, and it's still not going to stop. But we can leverage on SEO so that even when we are not running paid ad, we can still get some organic. So SEO is basically for organic marketing. Yeah, it requires a lot of work. Yeah, in that sense, it requires a lot of work, but to pay you off. Most of the SEO will not work in 6 months, except if you are not in the competitive industry. Yeah, there's some industry that we don't have people that are into that. So by the time you do some couple of videos, and some keywords, you just get it because you don't have competitors. But when you are working in an industry that have competitors, there's a lot that takes. But the bottom line, SEO is a very good strategy, especially if you came into the business for longevity. If you don't always want to be thinking of, if you are not running a paid ad, we don't have customers. SEO for visibility. So that's just it, especially on the search engine. So I'm going to be dropping some tips for SEO this evening, and we are going to drop all those things. Just a way of having direction. Okay. Yeah. So just a way of having direction, I'm just going to give you guys, not something that I read from any book, top 10 SEO tips that you should always remember anytime you want to execute any SEO project. The first one, I hope I still remember all these guys. Because I was like, when did I teach SEO last? Is this number not working? Okay. Hello. Aha. So we have domain name, title, meta description. I just want to put this so that we have a direction. This is like a formula I'm giving you right now. Meta description, keywords. I'm going to tell you where all this applicable. What do we have? Again, alternate tag, video, link strategy, or you call it backlink. Link strategy. What do we have again? I think I should be able to get up to the top 10. Domain name, title, meta tag description, keywords. Yeah, if you are using WordPress, SEO plugins, that's if you are using WordPress. What again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, link strategy, video strategy. Okay, maybe I'll remember for this. So I think I'll do the top 10. I'll fill this gap later. Okay. as time goes on, as I'm working on the content, content strategy, like heading and emphasis. So when we talk of heading, under heading, we have things like the use of H2, H3, they are search engine friendly image. When you look at emphasis, such as bold, such as underline, okay, bold, underline, italicize, yeah. So all these things are also very good. Articles and blog posts. I just call that blog post. Yeah. Okay. I think I reinvent this almost every time. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind anytime you want to execute your SEO. Without SEO, there is no AEO. So I can even, so this one now, can say, most of this will be frequently asked question related to either products or services that you are actually dealing with. So let's start from the domain name, which we can also call,
Hello.
yeah,
I said I've been stopped out twice. I don't know if it's from my end or your end.
you log out. That is from
Please,
your head.
it's even 3 times now. Huh?
It's from your head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Please mute yourself. It's from your head. Okay. So these are the things we are going to be looking at. So I have to put this so that we have a direction. So I don't be jumping over. So the first things, your domain is very, very important. I'm going to be dealing with this practically. So when your domain name already have the keyword of your product or service, it makes it very easy for you to rank. So I'll give an example of this company, Bankers Warehouse. This company reached out to me 2020 during COVID-19. Yeah, it's 2020. So what are they into? This is practical case study right now. They are bankers bank, meaning they bank for banks, some assets like that. So when you see bullion fund with BW, this is the company, Bankers Warehouse at the bank. So they do things like cash in transit, risk management and insurance. They do this is cash in transit operation, cash processing for banks. Yeah, they manage for. So they reach out, to me for this. So they actually contacted me for this safe deposit box. So, and if you look at their website, so they have about, I'm using this as case study so that you understand what is this. And when company calls you, the least that I've ever collected for any SEO work is 300K. The least, that's it. The least, that's work of like maybe 1 month. So the least, that's just the list, right? And if they want to do retainership, we'll talk about that too. But that's the list. So they contacted me for this here, which is one of their services. So as at that time, they have about 2,500 boxes in in Lagos. They only have office in Lagos and Abuja. Then about 2,000 in Abuja too, right? This is for high net worth individual because one of the box is actually 750K per annum rent. You are not buying it. Yeah, rent. right? So they approached me, can you see their clients? So banks used to offer this service before, but banks stopped. I don't know why. So bank used to offer these services before, but they stop. So these people are now doing all those things. I think some banks will do it for some their private investors, banking, and all that. So this is it. So this is what they want me to market. So I come to their website. I told them, I said, with the way I'm seeing this, look at it, bwgroup.org. So I think they just bought this one. It usually be bankerswarehouse.com before. I look at it, I said, if I do this, it's going to take us time. It will fly, but it's going to take us time. Can you imagine now? The person that designed it, I'm not the one that developed it. They don't even know that this error. And this is what I'm supposed to be marketing. Error 403. Some Apache issue here. Right? HTTP access issue. Okay? So they contacted me and I had to work on this project. And since then, I've been their SEO and lead generation specialist. Yeah, for year. And I collect commission. I told them that they should not pay me. Yes. Because I was like, they want to do paid advertising. Like, this is a product. Even if I tell you the budget is 2 million naira, as at that time, you can run ad for 2 million naira and you might just have only 2 people. And you will say it's not working. And even if I ask a lot of people don't still know that this service exists. So people that know that it exists, they are high network individual, and when they want to search, they go to Google. As you've seen from Data Reporter, Google own the share of 98% of search engine results. So there's no need to even mention another person, any other search engine platform in that sense. So I took up on this job. So I told them that I cannot do this. So I told them, they give me the permission. Why am I saying this? Because of I know important of domain is. And they said, Sheyi, go ahead. We approve it. So if you take your phone right now and you type, so you type, what the product is safe deposit box. Yeah, or safety fort. Safe deposit box, Nigeria. If you type it now, what will you see? Here is what I built with the case study of what we are learning today with the subject matter called search engine optimization. If you take your phone now, I type safe deposits in Nigeria. Here is going to be then GT. In fact, before that time, GT was number one. But now we drag. Sometimes I'll see GT number one. Sometimes I'm going to be number one. That is the power of SEO. This is now because of here. What do you call it? Internal and relative link. The main company is now also showing up here. Did you see that? But under these services, let me see if that page will open. So you can't imagine somebody that is doing safe deposit box, but all information that the customer could see online is this. That cannot kill it. This is probably error. And you see all those errors that I just clicked now. Those errors can even set SEO back because every 24 hours, there is a cache that is reporting, especially if you use Google Console, that is reporting all those things. So when you are having too much bounce rates, like people are visiting but they don't see what they want, your rank is going to drop. So that is how I started this project. So what you see up here is, if I now go further, I said, even if you say safety deposit box, whatever, you begin to see. So here now, you see where this place I say people ask, right? These are AEO. And you can only meet up with all this one based on the kind of blog posts, the articles you are able to write to show up here. Yeah. So that's it. To show up here. So that is background about this. Look at the company is Bankers Warehouse. The product they have to offer that I have to work on is safe deposit box. So see the name that I choose. So by doing so, my name, this website is one of the fastest because they give me free hand. A lot of organization because of policy, procedure, too much bottlenecks everywhere. They don't really give hand for people to professional to do the job the way they're supposed to do it. But these people actually said, "Shall you go ahead?" So I was able to buy this name. I said, I'm buying safedepositboard.com.ng, again, Nigeria. All right. That's how I bought this name. Yep. And the reason why I'm talking about is essence of domain name. So that name helps to rank very, very fast. And I've applied the same concept in so many of my SEO projects. Yeah. I've applied the same concept. So that's how this is there. So that is important of all domain. It means that even your name is a keyword. This is a keyword that people are searching now, right? Imagine your name is now keywords, right? So when your name is a keyword, so when people call, you will show up now. So that's the concept behind following the kind of SEO friendly URL. Okay. I know that I added some things because I know this thing will have been more than this. I don't used to have this what do you call it? So let me alternate tag SEO friendly. I told you that I will remember that image, but in the process of remembering, this thing has now become 11. Yeah, it's good. You just try it. This is how I do things, so because these are not things that I read from books. These are things that are put to the practice that has worked. So that is name. So the name is very important. That does not mean if you choose a generic name like Osokpolo or Osakpolo or Owedumi Gagatufe that you are not going to show. You will show, but it's going to take you time. But who has that time? We don't have it, right? So that's how important the name that you choose is. It doesn't matter. So what people are looking for online is your service, not AK and Son. It's a service. So through your service or your products, people will now know you. So that is what you need to think first when it comes to SEO. So, and that is the concept behind choosing SEO name. Okay, like this. And if you look at it, there's also some SEO tools you can use to monitor. Maybe you are wondering if you are checking your own laptop or something, you are not seeing some of the things that you are seeing here. Like you are seeing some numbers that are showing here. So this is what I use to monitor what is the number I am on the rank, and it's called SEO Quick. This SEO Quick is Chrome extension. So Chrome extension, when you go to your Chrome here, you go to, just like you have Play Store and App Store, extension is actually like Chrome Store. So you go to extension, you go to Visit Web Store, right? So you type SEO Quick, right? I have it, so then you still install, but because I have it already, that's why it's saying remove. So, and that's what you have here. So you'll be able to track how long, which page your website is, right? I hope you get that. So, that's why it's the case you are just seeing all those numbers. So if I'm trying to track the progress, if I see that a website is currently, let's say, page 50, and the next time that I check, number 50, next time I check, is now number 30. I know that it's progressing now. That is coming to the first page, small. Yeah. Guess what? This my page that I actually use for this SEO. It's one page, one single pager. But guess what? I followed this process. And that's why I'll be using it as a case study, one of the very good case study. So now that we know that, let's go to the page. You're not just learning this for learning sake. You are also learning for business. So when people get from that place, I'm not the complaint. I'm just a lead generation specialist. But I want to know what is going on. So I close all the deals before it goes to the complaint. Because on every box, I have a 10%, sorry, 20%. It actually started with 10%. They increased it to 20% by themselves. Yeah, that's so good. Right? Now they are planning for some media buying. I've sent the media planning budget to them. So I'll still do that. I'll still do my service charge. So that's how you build portfolio. Right. So you can see I told you that it's one pager. This is even before AI is not everywhere. I build everything from scratch, HTML, CSS, because I want something light. I don't want something that when people search, it's going to be taking time for it to load. Then you see their websites, right? Things are not explained. A lot of people don't really know what they need to do with it, but we'll get to that. That's when we get to the content. So because SEO is not just because I'm a content writer, I can write content very well. No, you can write content that people are not going to search. So when you are writing, you should be writing with SEO in mind. It's only writing with SEO in mind that will get visible. So if you are not writing with SEO in mind, it will not be visible. So this, we are done with this, right? So the next thing is page title. SEO, I like to call it SEO friendly title. But basically it's just title. SEO friendly title. If you look at that page, let me go check the history. I don't want to retype it again. Where is it now? Anyway, I can type sales of course. Oh, we are here. You did there. You know how many years I've bought this domain now? Who is NG? I want to see how many years. They gave me free and I bought it myself. I said that they should not worry. And I have control of everything so that even if there's anything, if they say, oh, say you are done with you, we don't want to work with you again. You know what that means? I can find other companies that is doing safe deposit box too. I say, guys, I have this number of traffic every month. No organization that I want to bring money to that will say no. That's the fact. If you go to any organization today and say, I'm this, I can get you traffic, I can get you so amount of conversion every month, they'll say you are in. So I just want to remember when I bought this one. So can you see I registered this domain 2019. Yeah, imagine I was say 2020. Do you see that? That's why I did it. Simply means I've been with these people since 2019 till today. That's how strong the relationship is. And what connects us? SEO, visibility. I bought it myself. I'm hosting it on my server, right? So SEO friendly title. That's what I want to explain now. So when you type here now, this is domain name. This is a title. So if I don't have a good title, so you see, before I move on, you see all these 10 steps now. It's 10. Just look at this as 10 because I can still collapse this blog. I can still collapse it. Maybe that's why I should say 10. I can still collapse it inside. Let me leave that 10. Inside content strategy. I can still collapse it. So how you write the content so that you don't just write the content. You write the content that people will look for based on people's pain points, based on questions people are asking. That's why AEO coming. So people also ask for this because you want to give answer to what people are looking for. If you are not giving answer to what people are looking for, you are not ready. So I choose, can you see the name? The website name is savedepositbox.com.ng. Why .ng is very significant? .com.ng is the domain identity for Nigeria, and the service is in Nigeria. So I started my career as a web developer. In certified internet webmaster exam, a native domain is actually the best for a business that reside in a particular local country. So that's the brain behind that. So when I started using .com.ng way back, a lot of people don't know the reason. Like, why are we using that? I don't do things because I have to do it. I do it because it's the best, and it's the one that's going to give me results based on what I want to do. Despite the fact that it's .com.ng, a lot of people that pick boss, they are Nigerian in diaspora. I don't run out for them. They search. Because I close all the deals. So how do I close all the deals? When they search and they landed here, because this is also business. The two number here are my phone number. And I've already made it clear that this is only two places we have office in Nigeria. If you send me here is my email. If you click this WhatsApp, you landed in my WhatsApp straight. You will land in my WhatsApp straight. So let me show you an example of what I just said, that you will landed in my WhatsApp straight. I will share my WhatsApp now. I'm doing this so that as you are working, you think of business aspect of this. So this is my WhatsApp laptop I'm sharing with you guys now. If I type SDB, that's the abbreviation that I used to give everyone. These are people. Can you see 2003? I used to have abbreviation for different years. They are more low. There's some on my Google Drive or contact. Can you see what I just posted? SDB. These are people that have closed the deals. Can you see? There are more. In fact, because this is actually a new device, a lot are not even here. Can you see? So that's how I get to know the number of people. Yeah. So it's not just about you learning, but how to get business out of it, make money out of it. That's why I'm breaking this down in detail, so that when you are executing it for someone, you didn't say because you learn the tools for free, you now want to give you like, that should be enough. It should not be enough. Yeah. It's 50% my service charge. So if your ad budget is 6 million, you already know that I'm already on 800 or something thereabouts. So that's it. There's no anything. Okay. So here now, I'm explaining SEO friendly title. Look at the title of this website here. I said Safe Deposit Box Service in Nigeria, because I want to own it. As at that time, all these people do me all of them, and I saying I will push you guys down. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with myself. But it's happening now. And I've done this for different businesses. The same format. So when it's working, don't change it. There's no need to revert to it. It's working. I've trained others that's using the same system and it's also working. So if you look at this page now, as I put my mouse on it, can you see that it shows the title? But just in case you see the title, if I right click here, don't worry about this one. Just assume that I don't know. But if I right click and see page source, this is the title that you are seeing. Right? Safe Deposit Box in Nigeria. Can you see title? That is why you are seeing that title. I could have said Safe Locker. No. When you are writing SEO, you don't speak grammar. You speak the language that the customer understands. Yes, you are professional. Forget that one. It's not professional that need your service. Some people say safety faults. Yes, we know. But what people are looking for is Safe Deposit Box. So you break it down to people's so from here now, if you place my eyes, that's what we talk about. SEO friendly title is not welcome to Safe Deposit Box. What is that? Who are you welcoming? Nah. So SEO friendly, because you are working, what you are doing is so that it will be visible. search engine results page. Then we also have meta tag description. So this thing on my own, I said this is like 10 marks. So anytime you mix any one of these, you have made 10 out of 100%. Yeah. When you are developing SEO strategy, anytime you miss any one of these, you have missed 10 out of 100%. If you miss 5, you have missed 50 out of 100%. And that will show you how long, how far it's going to take your website to rank. Right? Good. Let's get into it. Then you've seen the title and how it will be, and this is how it is on the search results because I have this title. So the next thing, if you don't have this title there, it will automatically go to your page and pick anything and put it there, and that might not be what you want. Yeah. And in SEO optimization, it's good to spy on your competitors. So I spy on all the competitors first. What are they doing? What are they not doing well? So I came in the volume of book with what they are not doing. And that's where video comes in. So when we get there, I will show you because none of them are even doing that. So the next thing, meta tag description. So what is meta tag description? Meta description is Siri, that was an error. I'm not talking to you. So meta tag description is this. So anytime you don't do meta tag description, it's just going to go and pick a name for your whatever content for your page and drop it here. And you have missed a point. So what does that mean is that when Google show up, show our page name, show our title, then put whatever I put on my meta tag description, put it here. Then look at this now, save custody. So who is speaking the customer name? These people are here because, guess what? Millions of people are logging into the application every day. Nobody is logging it here. Are logging into internet banking every day. That's why they are ranking here. Nobody is logging in anything here. People will need to use their internet banking to do transaction every day. That's the only reason why they are here, not because they do SEO. I hope you are getting it. But you don't have that kind of crowd. So business that have crowd already will automatically show up here. So you do your thing. Right? So meta tag description, if you don't have it, you don't have this title here that you have here. This description of what you do. Saved deposit. There I say safe custody. It's not custody. Remember the language that the customer will understand. Our safe, in fact, we're having some kind of, I remember I told you that you can spend on competition. You can even go to the top, even with your competitors, and leave them behind. But you will write the message in the way the customer understands. You can see some similarity, but they are not the same. Our safe deposit box enable you. These banks have been, this is 2019 now, Bank of 1990. You can see that it's different. Our safe deposit box enable you to deposit important documents and price possession. Price possession. Securely protecting them from theft, natural disaster, and other threats. You can see some similarity, but it's not the same. Then watch this. I actually spy on them very well. But I say, I go comment on her for first page. But we are here together and it's good. Right? So, but if you look at this page, let's go there. So this is what they have. This is all they have about their sales possible. So they don't have content too. So the only reason why they are there is because they are a big company and they have people logging into internet banking. But comment, this is what I do. So here, I have to put myself in the shoe of. So when people land there to most of those pages, they don't even know what to do next. Here, come and talk to me on WhatsApp. We close the deal. Fast, fast. Drop offline message to me on one live chat if I'm not online. We close the deal. Any channel that is okay for you. Put a call through. Send an email. Can you see communication channels? That's for conversion. Then, should in case you don't know why you need it, these are all those things. So, can you see I listed things that can be kept? This is writing with feasibility because people don't even know what to keep there. So all these things, they are evidence. Evidence full grant. Can you see I listed about more than 10 things that you can keep? Important documents, price possession that cannot be replaced, copy of wills, vehicle title, copy of power of attorney. I had to do a lot of research. Vehicle title. Did I read vehicle title twice? That was an error. Real estate deed, stock certificate and bonding, precious metal, jewelries and collectibles, uh, business record, a lot of things, right? Real estate warranties, military record, total contract, and every item that you believe are irreplaceable, or will be difficult or expensive to replace. Come to us, right? Then I did some keywords. So keywords actually on the underground something. So if you are using WordPress, you use WordPress plugins, and we have some WordPress plugin like use SEO. It's an SEO plugin for WordPress. They are free. They also have paid version, right? Or you can also use the first SEO plugin that I use is all in one. Yeah, all in one SEO pack. You can also use that as well for if your website sells you WordPress. But I didn't build this website on SEO on WordPress, so I built everything from scratch, raw coding. So it's even very easy for me with that. So if you are working on a custom website, you don't need any of those plugins. So if you go to the background here, you can see my meta tag description here. That's why we are able to see our case. Can you see that our safe deposit box enable you? If you don't put it there, you will not have it there. Then you also have keywords, meta tag keywords. Can you see them? Where to rent, safe deposit box, deposit locker in Lagos, Nigeria. Do you see all those things? These are keywords. So keywords. So, and with AI now, it's even easy. Just explain your business, let him generate a keywords and all those things for you. Yeah. Let's algorithm to be talking to algorithm. Let's AI be talking to AI. And let's human be making use of all of them. Let them talk. They understand each other language, right? So it's for AI is for to our advantage. Yeah. So keywords. So that's where keyword comes in. So you go to write keywords about your business, like things that when people go online, what do they search? You put yourself in that shoes. Those are actually keywords. Then alternative tag. Okay, alternative tag. So I'm going to build these two together. SEO friendly image. So let me talk about SEO friendly image. So when you have SEO friendly image, just like we search like this, search is not just only search. Search, there's already adding AI mode now. Okay, search has added AI mode in the search. So see what shows up on AI mode. If you go to ChatGPT and type save results contact, you will just see my phone number there. But if you come to image, we are talking about friendly image now. Can you see my image? My image is in number 2. How do I know my image? Because look at the name. That's why I know that it is my image. Right? This is my image. Right? So why are those images showing up? These images are showing up because their name is not WhatsApp 234 image.png. You know when somebody sends you something through WhatsApp, WhatsApp automatically has a portion identity name to it. And you upload it to the website like that, and that is what it's bearing. Who is going to search for that name on the internet? I hope you are getting it. So you need to rename all your images that you want to use to actually tell your product or service, what are you doing with the keywords. So let's see what I name this image. So if I click this image now, so this is the image coming from this website. So look at the name that I call that image, right? Safe deposit box, Nigeria. That's the name that I call the image. So the name is also keywords. So if I Click this. So can you see it? That is it. So let me open it in a new tab. Look at the name of that image. You can see. So, and when you're writing, you don't do space. You either use hyphen or underscore. These things are very important too. So that people will know that this is like a sentence or one word. You either use underscore or hyphen. I think hyphen is actually most important now than underscore. I think I'll use underscore. See the name of this image. Safe deposit box service in Nigeria. That's the name. And that's what people are searching. I not say it should not rank. It should rank now because you are when you type this on Google search, you are calling my name, you are calling my product name. They don't teach this everywhere. Whatever I'm saying right now, all these things are from practical example. Case study. This is a case study. It's not something that I read from one book that I worked. So you don't say a.jpg, b.jpg. That is not, or that one's professional. Boss, the name of this box 1115533/ who is searching for that online? So that is how you do. So you rename all your images. That's how you do search engine friendly image. Then as you rename your image, you will not forget to do your alternative tag for the images. What does that mean? ALT, that's it. Image will have an alternative name. So let me come to the behind the code. When you are doing WordPress kind of website, that's even more easy. They will even ask you to put that. So let me see. IMG. I just want to find any image here. Okay. ALT. Alternative. I try to see what to use to explain. So these are some alternative tag. So if this image is this, you can also call this image this. So that's alternative name. So for example now, let's say that image is safe deposit box. Safe deposit box. Then you now go to have alternative name. When you want to upload even to WordPress, for some of you that have done WordPress before, it's going to ask you what is alternative name. Know how important that name is now. Give it name, but make sure that it's a keywords. Just put it there, and it's going to help you to rank. Then video strategy. So when I look at all my competitors, none of them are doing video. So I created a video with the story, right? And what is the story? How many documents and assets do you think got destroyed? In fact, we don't even have all the Google AI there. No. Within this time, can you see how many houses got flooded? So I decided to put Lekki flood. If you guys remember in 2017, that flood, yeah, I put it there. Imagine all the documents that were have destroyed. What if those documents are perfectly safe in a safe deposit box? Do not wait to be a statistic in this scenario. Get a safe deposit box today for all these things. Right? So you give reason to use this. So, and I come up with these videos, right? I'm not going to play the video. And that's video strategy. Why? And it's on YouTube. So you are working with number one search engine in the world, and you're also working with the number two. So why won't you rank? So whether somebody is searching on the search, you are there. On image, you are there. So if you have, I don't have blog posts here. So blog posts will make it come on news. On video, you are there. Can you see video? Number one. Number two, I created only 2 videos. If I create more than one, all of them will follow each other. I'm just telling you. And I've created this video since 2019. You can see 3rd of April. Because I know an awareness is needed. But all these videos are not just videos. They are also optimized On YouTube, imagine combination of YouTube optimization with your own page optimization. You now say the web will not come out. It will come out. So that is where video strategy come in. Because I look at all the competitors, none of them are doing video. They rely on we have customer, our big high-end individual customer. But because I'm not big high-end, I have to do things to attract them. Then linking strategy. So linking strategy is you can do things from, so I can decide, I'm not even sure I use it, but I just do that from the back end so you don't see it. So there's some things that I can do from back end that people don't see. You can put a URL, some people call it backlinks. Yeah, URL that's not going to be visible, but it's also part of the SEO strategy. And you can also decide to put it in front, but I'll show you an example of what that is. I have a website. My first new live website, diet and health. Till today, I still know the reason why I choose this name. Yeah. So that time, diet and health products, that time, what happened was anytime I search for new life products online, I always see Jumia on the top. And the key frame that Jumia is using is dietary supplements. Yeah, dietary supplement. That's what they were using. Like, to be good to use this name, and that's how I picked that name. Nothing else. Nothing so special. But if I've known better, but the website actually ran. But if I've known better, I wouldn't have put that kind of. The better ran, but it took time. So I've learned from that mistake. So after that particular for website, I don't use that kind of generic call name again. But the website is actually running. So there you can see where it is. I say GNLD uh, products. Because this is actually keywords for the product. This is a keyword for the product. Okay, this is my business. I'm shocked that this guy is still alive because I've not been seeing it. So I want to see. You remember all this page? I want to see page that website is. That website is like maybe 2014. Yeah. So do you see the disadvantage of not using SEO friendly image? But when you search for some things, it will come. Maybe some particular. But look at this now. It's currently on page 26. At the time, this guy was on page 1. So this is some of the disadvantage of not using a product name. Yeah. This is actually my first, and I've never made that mistake again till today. But there are still some certain keyword that you search that you see it. I think GLD products or new life products location. Maybe in Nigeria or Lagos, I can't remember. So there are different keywords that you can play with. So this is one of my websites. So that I've optimized for. And because I knew better at that time, this was somebody that I trained to. Yeah, that implements, this was also one of my websites that implement the same strategy that I'm teaching you right now. So, and it's working. This is also one of my websites. I'm just trying to check. So you see this advantage of not choosing the right domain name. I just choose that name that time because of keywords that used to bring Jumia up or number one, because Jumia is always number one. That time was that dietary supplement. And I said, I can choose diet and health too. And I choose it, but it took a long time. It took like 3 years before that website even show anywhere on Google. And since that time, I never made that mistake. And that is why on your first page here, I was keen about SEO friendly image. SEO friendly image. Look at the gap. I want to show you the gap. Let me show you something. Remember that website, Save Deposit Box of It was 2019. Let's check the internet. I want you to learn health and health products. When nobody has been thinking of that kind of thing, that's when I brought this name. Can you see this name was registered 2015? So 4 years after that, I've learned better. So that's why I don't want you to make the mistakes. Because the other one, Save Deposit Box, 2019, this 2015. So when someone is talking about some certain thing, like we have a section like this, and it's saying this is from experience. So there's no way I could ever choose this kind of way. It's not that it's not rank, it's rank, but it's going to take time. And nobody have that time. So that is on that one. That's another very important example. Okay, video strategy. Yeah, it's linking strategy that actually took us to that place, because at the time when I want to force that website that Oga, you are the baba of all of them. You must rank by force. And I actually did it. But these things fluctuate. Product. Let me see Lagos. Let me see. So some individual product like that, it will show up. Am I on search or on video? I'm on video now. So I want to. I think I opened that website because of linking strategy I want to show you. But let me see which page is it now. So can you see it here now? Can you see? It depends on the keyword that you type. Can you see it's on page 13 here? So it still depends on the keyword. So why is it downloading PHP? Okay, it's a product page. I click it and it's downloading PHP. So I want to know that PHP that is downloading. Okay. Let me show you an example of that when I want to force the website to come up by force. Like, you are the baba of all of them. I knew that, okay, I've made some mistakes when I know better, but I will rewrite it. So I did some stuff. I did a lot. If not, it will be nowhere to be found. I did a lot. What is happened to the name page? So I actually put this on Access now, but I'm suspecting something is happening to the main page of this website right now. Wow, something is actually happening, so I can't check that. So what just want to check there is link strategy. So link strategy is I can just make some hyperlink of different product or service name that are relevant to your business. Yeah, you just put it all those hyperlink as an external link at the bottom. So that's just what I'm trying to check. But I might need to check that website later. It means something has happened. As I was clicking it, it's downloading like home page folder. Probably somebody has hacked it but I know how to visit myself. People have been sending me message. I've received some string message last time I did, but I don't have that time now. I'll remove it. So link strategy is save the book, I can just write different keywords on save the box and link it, but that link is not going anywhere, but it's still just to attract. Then this SEO plugin I've told you about, all-in-one SEO or used SEO, because majority of people might want to apply SEO on the WordPress platform. Then blog posts will give you a continuous, like I've never posted anything in any of my pages for SEO this year. We give you a continual fresh content, which also make your website run in that sense. Yeah. Then if you look at the way I put this content here, can you see I just put it here? Then these ones are heading 2, heading 3, they are very, very important. This is heading 3, right? Heading 3. This is heading 3. Heading 2 this is sorry, these are heading 2, these are heading 3, Editing are like subtitle. So all these headings, I'm not just putting that as an heading, because I was keeping SEO in mind, and I want it to be as many as possible there, right? I want to be as many as possible there. Remember, this is just only one page. But those two videos from YouTube, they are all here. So they are also ranking in that sense. So you can see the 2, the 3. Emphasis is when you decided to bold. This is one is just bold. To bold, to italicize. So search engine sees such thing and sees that these things is actually important. That's why you bold it. I've not signed in my main Gmail on this. So I will have checked something. Yeah, I've not signed my main Gmail on this account. It's my work Gmail assigned. Okay, that's why nothing is showing. I just want to show you something on tracking, but we'll do that when we get to measurement. So basically, the sources of any SEO based on my experience will rely on all these things. And if you skip anyone, it's just -10. So if you do 10, if you do 7, they are 70%. Yeah, 70%, you might see your file on page 1, page 2, just like that. Imagine this one pager built some 6, 7 years ago. It's about 8 years. Yeah, that's like 8 years ago. Built some 8 years ago, right? It's still topping till today. Just one page, everything inside this website is less than 10 MB. Yeah, because this one is dragging traffic from YouTube. But what do you have here? Everything at proper place based on SEO. You list things. So when somebody is asking, what do I need to keep on safe deposits? You have the answer for that now, as small as short this page is. I'd like to take question. So when you are working on your project now, take it into consideration. Keep in mind things that I've talked about. So if you have question, please ask as we are winding up tonight. Hello, hello. Any question?
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rafiat.
Sir, me, I joined the class late. I was even thinking this tomorrow.
No.
When
Yeah,
are we
if
going
you
to
have,
get the recording?
don't worry. You have the video. I will drop it tonight. I'll make sure I drop it tonight.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
And what's it called? On Friday also too. I think it's content marketing you drop on Friday. On
Yes,
WhatsApp.
yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sir.
I'll drop it. So any question? So if there's no question, I'll make sure that I drop this video tonight. Yeah.
So I have one question.
Yeah, your network is not good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, I want to ask, is SEO, the ranking of SEO, is it universal?
It's not what? Is it what?
You know, is it universal? Like, if an SEO is ranking here, like if you type a particular query on search engine,
Mm,
if you type it here in Lagos,
mm.
are
Okay,
you going to get the same
universal.
result if you type
It's
it outside
universal.
Lagos?
It's not limited to Nigeria. It's
It's
universal.
universal,
Yeah, worldwide.
not limited. Okay.
Yes. So somebody can search. That's why people can call you from anywhere around the world. A lot of people that take these products, these services, I mean, a lot of them are Nigerian living in diaspora. Some just pay for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Yeah. It's valuable that they don't want to keep with relatives and friends. They just pay for it. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah. Any other question? So SEO is not limited to your local. It's global, man. It's global. So again, like I market a nutritional product called Neolife. So when I started building, I was doing Nigeria. So at the time, I decided to dedicate a particular domain for global. That's why I had to buy the code for that. So for example, now if you say this type TLLD Don't even say Uganda or New Life Uganda. So you can position. So it's a global thing. You see this? This is me, Uganda, and there's a strategy for that. Yeah, Uganda. So I do have orders on the Uganda. So it's a global thing. It's not just Nigeria, GNL, the Kenya. So it just position like that. Can you see that it's coming here too? The same fact, because once it's work for one, it's work for all down. GNL, the Tanzania. Tanzania, where is that page again? So I just position that page for a global SEO. Even up to today, I've not finished it all. Yeah, because I've not finished it, but I've done it to a real point. Let me see. Yeah, okay, let me say new life. Because I use those two names as keywords. Tanzania or Pudo Tanzania, something like that. So if I use any one of the two, all those websites will show up. I think I don't have page for Tanzania yet on the website. That's why. But you just saw what I talked about. So this is the page. Okay, let me see. Yeah, the products, or let's change just Uganda first. Okay, go up, go up, go up. So this is the website I'm talking about. So because the website I've now gotten traffic, so I apply for Google AdSense. So I don't care. So all the Google AdSense stuff are showing now. And Google's gonna pay. So because I've worked for it now, I drive traffic, and Google is looking for traffic. Let me sell my traffic now. So I'm selling traffic, I'm selling products. But the position of this website is actually for global. So you can see different countries flag there. So once you click this different country flag, so it's a global thing. Is the question that you have? Ask. That's why I'm doing this. It's a global thing. It's not just something that is limited to the country that you are implementing it from. Yeah. But it's also search engine also follow proximity. Yeah. So it will show you people that are near you, but there's nobody near you. The next one, the next kilometer, the next kilometer, the next mile, the next mile. That's it. Any other question? If there are no questions, we see on Wednesday. Okay. Okay, Raviat.
Yes, so I want to ask that, all the classes that we've been doing so far, have you been giving us tasks, like, or we are still watching? Is it at the end of the program we are going to do a task?
I've been giving you tags, so every time. So for example, now this one now, if you want to, what's the tag? Pick any products or services and create SEO for it. The content, what's the SaaS? Pick any product and or services, create content for it. Yeah, so that's it. So if you don't do it, if you don't test it, you will not know whether you already know. So and when you are done, you can share it with me. So let me go through it so that I will see that whether you have been able to. But anything that you are doing, keep this point in mind. Yeah, so that's it. Keep it more in mind. It's not just about I can write. You can write everything and it's not talking SEO, it should not work. Yeah. So any other question?
Sir, please help us drop the, or rather, maybe help me drop the assignments in the group. I didn't know you've been given assignments that we need to submit to. I thought you meant we should just be practicing.
My
It's
sister,
part of
God
it.
bless you. Same here.
Practice now. Practice is part of the assignment now.
Okay.
So if you didn't practice it, it's not left for you now. So make sure you practice it. So for this one, anyway, I'll still drop it. So for this one is pick a product or a service and write SEO content with it. So let's see keywords, meta tag title, tag description, all those things. Let's have it. Okay. Who's next? That my who's next sounds like Samuel Potter, that boxer. Who's next? Oh God. I think we are good. Okay, I'll put it in a group. I saw that. I think we are good now. Basically, what we have done so far, social media marketing, content. So they are not so fundamental is just a summary of everything. So there's no tax for that. I think then here I told you guys to actually study data reporter very well, so that when you need it, it will come handy. Data reporter is a third-party research which can help your marketing activities. So here I created different content strategy using frameworks like IDA, SoStack, Ray strategy. You need to pick something and apply all those to see whether it's going to work for you too, whether you understand what you are doing. So those are the things that you need to do in that sense there. And here today, pick any body product or services, low products, high cost products, pick it and write an SEO content for it. You can even do it for free for somebody and see how far it will go. So that's it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening.